for recording. It is Sunday morning, and we are headed for a leisurely walk through Central Park over there to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. So we got a few hours left. Tired. It's a clothier.
Hey guys, you want bike there? How about this? Great. That was so funny with that guy.
Central Park for guys. Another guy to throw the park guys. Another guy to throw.
Crossing over. There are the carriages at 7th Avenue and Central Park South. There's the carriage. Look, here comes the carriage. Look.
There's another level of pump.
What was that?
Yeah, that's the recess tower.
The bikers, riders.
That residential? Pardon? Is that residential? That's office. That's residential. How can you tell?
Last saw it. I think those are cheap offices. See the building towers? It's on the top?
Yeah.
The building showers. Go through there. Top 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alrighty, here we go. Crossing over.
My cousin and my aunt are talking about they designed the wind. Office building system running a machine to do it. She watched that.
Central Park this morning. Gonna go for a leisurely walk. Okay.
The problem is when you take cold water out of the lake,
Go underneath. Okay. Probably taking a long way. We'll go through under here. Sorry. Okay. Dip away arch. Beautiful day in the park. Alright. The arch, the other side. This way, people are already out and about. This is where we were yesterday, but we're going to bypass all of this. So cool. am sitting on a bench in the park. I'm going to get my orientation first, but I don't know if you can hear it. Listen. There's statues. I think that's Shakespeare. Do you hear the music? How about that? Isn't that lovely? Listen. Oops. Let me be quiet. You can hear the orchestra, and then over back this direction it sounds like there's somebody playing a flute. So, park is alive. And nature and people, and it's just very cool. All my things to do before I turn, I'd like to take a run in Central Park. So, this is it though. Sit for a minute. Just enjoy. This is where the music is coming from. Hi guys, I finally made it into the Museum of Metropolitan Art. So here we are. I think this is Egyptian or Grecian, I'm not sure. But just okay. So very cool stuff. Headed for the Prada exhibit. Go this way. All the way back and to the right. For now. I'll stop and look at some more stuff, but I want to do the Prada exhibit first. Okay. Well, I just left the exhibit for Prada. Schiaparelli. It's a really nice exhibit. You can see Elsa Schiaparelli's influence on Prada. Very similar. I had a hard time actually distinguishing between what was contemporary Prada and what was vintage Schiaparelli. Very beautiful items. So the suggestion is that if you come across some oddball Prada, hang on to it because it's future vintage. But it's a great display. I'm going to look more around the museum. I couldn't film in there. They were really watching people close, so there was no filming, so I can't show you any of the exhibit. But it was really nice for the conversations and so forth between Prada and an actress playing Schiaparelli and seeing the difference. And Schiaparelli was really cutting edge back in her day. Really really way before her time kind of thing. And it was amazing because they compared the two, and Prada's contemporary pieces could very well mix with Elsa's vintage stuff, which is great. And that's the one thing about really good quality created fashion, is that it lasts for years and years, and if it's good fashion, it mixes with whatever is, I guess, trendy's not the word, but whatever is modern, and it looks just as good. In fact, I'm wearing a vintage piece. I'm wearing my yellow shirt with a pair of J. Crew khakis, bright yellow, point and case. So anyway, if you guys are in New York, and you get a chance to see the exhibit, please do. I am going to turn the camera around, and I'm standing at the Carroll and Milton Perry European Sculpture Court. There's some European sculpture. And that's the exit coming out of the exhibit where those people are standing. So I'm walking down the court to the sunshine. You can take pictures here. You can't take pictures of the exhibit. Anyway, so you can get the book, do so. I don't know whether the book will do justice to the pieces in person, but anyway, that's the Schiaparelli. There's a bookstore as you or shop as you come out. Very expensive, overpriced stuff. But the book is worthwhile to get it, if you can get it on Amazon too. Just as good. Anyway, that's it. I am in the gallery of, I don't know what this gallery is. African something oceanic. But these, believe it or not, are musical instruments. According to the sign, they're split gong. So they're like some of the world's largest freestanding musical instruments. They're huge. You can tell. They're just amazingly big. But this is just, and there's that on the wall. I have no idea what that is. I'll have to check it out. There's so much stuff in here. This is the room. There's canoes, kayaks, and all kinds of stuff. I really like those gongs. So much to see in here. I just don't have the time, and I'm on the first floor. And so I've gone through a couple of galleries, but I like these. Look at these Cameroon masks. Wow. It says, in the socially and politically stratified politics of the Green-filled kingdoms of Cameroon, the ownership and display of masks are important indicators of privilege and prestige. So that's one. Isn't that amazing? And then there's this. It's a head crest of some sort. Or between the 19th, it looks like, in the 20th century. That one is pretty, but I have to admit, let me make sure before I say that, they're all gorgeous. Mask. I have to admit, I think this one is my favorite.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is a drinking horn from Cameroon. Look at all those tiny beads. And it's made out of horn, glass beads, and cloth. And then there's a palm wine canister. It's beaded too. It's got the heading things on it. Okay. Very cool. And there's all kinds of groovy stuff. There's a mask made out of wood, raffia, fur, and pigment. That one. Okay, I just came out of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I spent $1. Hope I can get what I spent in one of my bags for the train. But anyway, this is looking across the Great Lawn back toward Midtown Manhattan, with all the skyscrapers and so forth. It's overcast, partly cloudy, more sunny than cloudy, so mostly sunny. But you see they got softball games going on all the way down. People sunning themselves. There's actually basketball courts and tennis courts back over here. This is the Great Lawn in Central Park. I'm headed for the Green Fleamarket, I'm hoping, on Columbus Avenue, between 77th and 76th Street. Whew, I'm going to be tired when I get home tonight. The train, I think I'll probably sleep if I'm lucky, and then get on the train with all my luggage and stuff. Hi guys, I'm back and I am at the Green Flea, and one of these lovely ladies who has a booth here was kind enough to allow me to film. So I don't know if you can see it in the sun, but she has some great pins. This one right here is a Haskell pen. This one I really like that one. But they're all gorgeous pins. I love these earrings. And the bee.
No earrings, right? No earrings.
Aren't these gorgeous? That looks like, and I haven't looked at that one. Can you see it? There we go. Oh, gorgeous stuff.
No.
Sometimes I know people came here just to copy, and we're never going to control that. It's
No. How did you start collecting hats?
The hats are
I'm going to film you too.
30 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. But mainly I love by birth. My family was in the business, clothes business.
Oh, really? In millinery?
No, millinery, but in the clothes. My father was a master tailor.
Wow.
His mother was a sewing, seamstress.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
So I grew up with all.
So are you a native? Are you a native New Yorker?
Yes, I am.
Are you? Okay. Okay. Very. These are beautiful. I have an affinity for all things vintage clothing. My favorite thing is coats. I have I have a large amount of coats. And I think it's because of my mom.
That's why I started. I
Yeah.
started renew my, my family, all the stuff to renew and make they combined in old and then you always love that.
Yeah, I
By
just,
birth, I see you asking since
yeah, I have pictures of my mother. She had a great sense of style too. Ladies knew how to dress back in the day.
Oh yes, 20s and 30s is my favorite period.
Really?
It was very feminine.
Right. I'm a 40s, 50s, early 60s kind of girl, but
that was the golden age of the That's what they call the gold age.
Oh, okay.
30s.
What's the name of that? Oh, okay. I've never seen this one
It's a very
before.
good book.
Okay.
It's simple and precise, deep, you know.
Okay. Wow.
History and collector. That's what they call the gold age of the hats.
Do you have a card by any chance? Oh, lovely. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Okay.
Those are my hats. Someone, a photographer.
Oh, okay.
He got some hats to do his artwork.
Really?
He just brought today.
Oh, those are wonderful.
Yeah, they call reversal mirror. You know that technique, reversal.
Uh-huh. Wow.
So, it's supposed to be abstract.
They're all gorgeous. I actually have a hat very similar to that one. It's got one big white rose on it. And it was my mother's.
Sure.
So, yeah.
You're lucky your mother was a hat lover.
Yes. I wish I had some of her old clothes, but she passed those down to other people. So by the time I got old enough to really realize,
That's what happened to me too.
Yeah.
You know, even right now I let it go.
You know what? And I have an 11-year-old daughter who's actually getting into vintage, and I take her sometimes thrifting with me. She's got a really good eye at 11 years old for spotting things. So hopefully I can pass that on to her.
You got those things by birth.
Yeah.
It's not a school is going to teach you those feelings. No. It's amazing. You can improve. You can learn the history, the technique, but that intuition, that as Valentino touch, it's by birth. Nobody's going to teach you.
No. I actually just saw the product.